Hey everybody, welcome back to Abby's World. In today's episode, I need to get some orange wool, and I'm also going to build a simple tree farm. First, I'm going to fill you in on what I've done since the last episode. As you can tell, I cleared this all out. Again, I was constantly getting attacked by mobs when I was over here dealing with my wheat and stuff, so cleared that out, threw down some torches, haven't had a problem since. I've also, in an upcoming episode, I'm going to need some slime balls for some redstone contraptions I'm making. So I went on a little boat trip along the ocean to see if I could find a swamp, because I didn't want to just wander around the world and get lost and all that. So I figured cruising along the coast would be safer. Luckily, I found the swamp. It's kind of far away, but I did find it. Got myself some slime balls, so we're good for an upcoming episode. Also in that swamp, I found a witch hut, so if I don't find one closer, that may be the place of a witch farm, which I've never done before, so that'll be interesting. I also found a village in my travels, so iron farm, here we come, especially with scheduling some redstone buildings. I'm going to need some hoppers and iron for other things. And I also found a ocean temple. I will probably work on that, clearing that to make a guardian farm. A little bit here and there. I probably won't film much of it. I'll probably film killing the elder guardians and things like that. And then when I start doing the outside of to frame in the farm, I'll probably record that and show that. But as far as clearing all the water out, I probably won't show much of that because I'm thinking I'm going to take that slow. I'll go over there and clear a little bit and then do something else. And then a few days later go clear a little bit, do something else, because it's a lot of work. It's mind numbing, and yeah, so. But that's in future episodes. So, again, for another upcoming episode I have planned, I'm going to need some orange wool. Now you can, if you take a piece of wool and a piece of orange dye, you can dye one piece of wool. That can get pretty expensive on your dyes to have to spend one dye per one wool. So what we're going to do today is we're going to dye the sheep. That way I can get as much orange wool as I want by shearing them, and I don't have to worry about spending. I'm going to spend two orange dye now to dye 2 sheep, and then I can shear them for the wool, and I'll have as much orange wool as I want. Plus, when I breed them, they will also produce orange sheep, so I'll be all set. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a little pathway for the little sheepies to come. I want to make sure they don't jump out. Okay, where are we going to put this? Right, it's only going to be a small little area. Something like that. I'm not going to have it's not going to be a big sheep farm. It's just going to be a few little sheep, and we will, so I can get some wool. Who knows, maybe I'll dye them different colors as I need it. But then we are going to, is that going to work? Don't want them jumping out. I can bloop. Okay. All right. They shouldn't be able to get out of this. All right then. So now, right, they should hop up here and we lower them in there. Okay, cool. That should work. So now we come over here and make sure we kill only the cows. Guys, you're doing good. Who? Okay. Oh no! Many sheep. Okay, we got two sheep. Yep, you run around. Alright, you're okay. You can stop anytime now. Alright, cool. So now we got 2 sheep left. I'm gonna open that up. We're gonna put some wheat in our hands. Hey, let's go. That guy turn around. Come on. Come on. It's all good. Hey, you want to come this way instead of getting an axe to the head like the cows got. Yep, come on. You can do it. Come on. No, what are you doing? Drop in here. Come on. Let me guess, you're not going to be able to get over there, are you? I can't get out. You got to be kidding me. Oh, come on. All right, that's hopefully. Come on. Come on, buddy. Get in here. Like, there you go. Okay, now, what we're going to do, if you take your die, you go bloop, bloop, and now I have 2 orange sheep. When I breed them, they will reproduce orange sheep. I can also shear their wool to get orange wool, which I can then use to make carpets. All right, what do I want to drop? Don't really want to drop anything. Guess we'll lose the coal. Because now what I'm going to do is, you set a carpet on the top here. Hey, stop pushing me. I can jump up here, but the sheep cannot. I'll take all this out. Well, close that gate. You're gonna be in there. Oops, couldn't dump that. Do I have another shovel? Yes, I do. Oop, pick up that coal. I'm gonna go sleep. I don't want to give the mobs time to spawn while I do that, and then they sneak up on me somewhere else. Yes. Things are pretty much spawn proof at this point. There's certain spots or certain times a zombie will come chasing me or a creeper will show up. I'm not exactly sure where they're spawning from, but oh yes, I also found pumpkins, I'm sure you noticed, in my travels. And well, look at this. I did replace the torches with the pumpkins. Let me know what you think, as opposed to the torches flickering and giving off the smoke and stuff. I'm thinking I like the pumpkins better. Let me know. Oh yeah, also from the last episode I filled in a lot of this. Put in all the wood along it and put the glass in and put in this little water feature here. and expanded my wheat farm. All these things I've done that I had forgotten to tell you about that are here they are now. See, and when the sheep grows back their wool, they get to be orange again, so I'll have plenty of orange wool. Okay, let's finish gluing this up. I also, in between episodes, made a trip to the Nether. I recorded it, but I didn't give any commentary during it. I didn't know how painful that was going to be, just running around doing that. I did record it. There's no commentary. There's just game sounds. So I do have that as a video. I'll put a link to it in the comment or in the description if you want to take a look at it. It's probably only, I don't know, 15 minutes long, but it's just me running around in the Nether, taking on ghasts and things like of that nature. So, okay, let us breed our cows again so they can start to grow up. I'll show you my Nether portal I made once we come back from feeding the cows. Oh, actually, I don't think you've experienced this. You just kind of right-click your button here, and they bob up and down, and there's like 20-something in here. You may have noticed you just saw them taking damage. I believe when they all breed, if the baby ones don't fall fast enough, some of them suffocate and die. Because in 1.11, they changed it to where you can only have 24 entities in a single block. So anything more than 24 will suffocate and die. So if I run down here, there's probably some leather or, yep, there's some beef and stuff. Depending on, I think we should have that. Oh, that one should, right? That's another thing. It's like potluck, which one's populating. So I'm running out of sheep up here. Could be. Because I don't know which ones are dying. Actually, there might only be one sheep up there. Guess it's a good thing I got those other two out when I did. Okay, so now we have that. Let's go take a quick look at the Nether portal. Again, I'll post a video down below. But this is what I came up with. I'm a fan of it. A little fire going on. Make sure there's all stone around because wood will catch on fire. I probably will turn off fire spread at some point just because I have a wood floor in there and I have plans to use burning netherrack and other things. So, oh hey buddy, what's up? If I whack you, you're gonna be as you are. Little gold nuggets that I probably can't pick up. What is that? Zombie flesh. Anyway, no gold nuggets. So that's another portal. Again, video to be down below if you want to watch it. It's just game sounds. It's not me saying anything. Just kind of tiptoeing through the Nether. Getting some stuff. Okay, now we're going to build... Let's go and empty my bags a little bit. Going to go build a easy tree farm. It's not automated or anything like that. I got to go cut the trees myself, but it'll make things easier to collect later on. I don't need that. I don't need that. Shouldn't need that. Okay. Again, this is simple like the cow farm is. It's going to be me just planting trees and having to cut them all down. The oak trees you can plant in a straight line. So if I was to plant them all like this, they will all grow, assuming they can all get light. I mean, if you put a bunch of them together, then the outside ones grow and the inside can't because they don't have light and things like that. But if I do it like this with light on either side, then they'll all grow, and it is a beautiful thing. Okay, I put this little barrier here so I knew where to start. Again, this is going to be simple. It's 20 blocks long. And then I'm going to do, so I'm going to use water streams to move the saplings and any wood I don't pick up and apples and stuff like that all into a chest so I don't have to stand there and wait for them all to drop. So if I put a water bucket there and one there, it gets very difficult to walk. But this middle block becomes a water source block that I can then pull from. So if I place one there, I can pull, place. I really got to get enchantment going because ever since I've used Depth Strider, you can't live without it, especially trying to move through water. And I should probably close off this end too. Doesn't matter. Hey little cow buddy, you're going to be getting wet soon. Easy seed picking there. Okay, where are we now? Okay, they're all source blocks, so they should all run down to here. Perfect. So now, the idea is, let's start about here. The idea will be that I'm going to run a row of dirt all the way across that I can plant the trees on. Then I'll come through, chop them all down, chop, 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 chop. And as the leaves decay and saplings and apples fall, they'll land in this water stream and run this way. So then I'm going to dig this out so they can all fall in this little valley here. And do that. So now what I want is another 8 blocks this way. I can grab this bucket of water before I forget. Okay. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means if I put a block there. Actually, let's clear this out. Placing a water bucket here should flow to the edge of that as well. And that's perfectly. Okay. So it is getting dark. I'm going to throw a bed down. I'm going to finish building this. I'm going to finish the outline, put all the water buckets in, have it all running in there. Put the strips of dirt across so I have some place to plant the trees, and then I will be back. Okay, so here's we are. The water stream's running all the way down. We're going to put a hopper into the chest. I need to make this prettier and all, but for now. So the idea is that as all the saplings and stuff will fall in here, run down this water stream and fall into there. So if there's something in the water stream, bunch of blocks, come down the water stream and they end up in the chest. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So then I can come down here and collect saplings and any wood that I didn't pick up when I was doing it, and things like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go... What happened to my... I'm going to finish the dirt to plant the trees on, and I'll be back. Okay, we got plenty of torches here. Hopefully it'll won't give us any issues. Now all I need to do is run down and plant some trees. I've only got a few saplings here, so I have to get more as trees grow, and I chop them down and I'm sure I'm going to lose saplings and apples and whatnot that land on these dirt, but I'm willing to deal with that. It's better than me having to stand here waiting for saplings to drop as the trees decay. I can come through here, mow down all the trees, take the wood with me, and then not have to sit here and worry about the saplings dropping. I can come back later and pick them up. Knowing me, I'll probably come back within a few minutes and run along these anyway, just because I don't want to lose them. But so that's my simple tree farm. We'll see how that works. Lit up down here. Mobs can't spawn on water, so we should be good there. So I guess that's gonna do it. So yeah. Hopefully these trees will grow. I'll get more saplings. I'll be able to fill this all in. So come through here, I'll be getting plenty of wood. Because in an upcoming episode, I'm going to build a charcoal factory, if you will. Which is burning wood with wood. So it will be continuously supplying itself. So I know charcoal, coal is pretty abundant. But when I stop to do a lot of building and I'm not doing a lot of digging, then I tend to run out of coal, especially if I'm cooking a lot of cobblestone to make stone, because I like using stone bricks. So the tree farm is going to help fund the charcoal farm that I hope to be building in the next episode. But that will do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again, and have a great day.